Hey guys, it's Alina. I'm in the environmental lab, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use, just some tips and tricks on aquarium heaters. So first thing is first, you want to pick a heater that is the right size for the amount of gallons you're using. So there are smaller ones for smaller amounts of water. Then there's like a medium one for medium amounts of water. And then there is a really huge one for if you're doing a really big, a lot of water and you need it to be really warm. So in this case though, I'm going to be using these little small ones, but I guess it depends on what temperature you want your water to be and to decide how many of these to use. I'm just going to be using 2. And I'm not going to fill up this thing with actual water because that'd just be a waste of water. So, but I'm just going to kind of show you how to use it and what to do. Okay, so you want to make sure that your heater is submersible, and that could be shown in the instructions. But on these, it does show you the water minimum. So, that's the minimum. So it has to be at that or higher. So then you know that this is submersible. So before you actually do anything with this, you want to make sure that it's not damaged in any way, especially if you're using a glass one. You just want to examine it, make sure there's no cracks, no exposed wiring. That could electrocute someone, or your fish, or whatever organism you want to use. Also, you want to then find a location for your heater inside your tank, and you just want to attach it using these have suction cups, so you just want to stick it on there, do your thing. Okay, and then these have little little outlet pluggy thingies. You just want to, oh, that one fell off, but you want to plug those into the outlet and make sure that that one is not sticking for some reason, but there are more of these, so if one doesn't work out, then you can always use a different one. I'm just not going to use this one. Okay. So if you have plants in your tank or decorations, I don't know, I'm not sure what kind of things people use for aquarium experiments. I've never done one of these, but if you are using plants, you want to make sure that they're not touching your heater or the decorations. That could be hazardous to the organism inside and you as well. Also, you want to let the heater rest in here, especially if it's a glass one. You want to make sure it rests in the water you're about to use without it being on, completely off. Let it rest in the water, let it adjust to the temperature, so that way when you do turn it on, it doesn't crack from the sudden temperature change. So make sure it adjusts for 15 to 30 minutes before turning it on. So if you're using a thermometer with your aquarium, make sure to place it on the opposite end of the aquarium, not on the same side. So also set the heat to what you want. I know these aren't adjustable to a heat adjustable, but you can add more or add less depending on what you want your temperature to be, and the temperature will show using the thermometer if you use one. But if you're using one of these, this can be adjusted. I see the temperature adjustability little thing right here, so you can adjust it to what you want it to be in this case. But if you're using the small ones, just make sure that you're measuring it, the temperature, and then adding it or taking them out as needed to get to the temperature that you want to get to. So you want to allow the heater to be on for 24 hours, and then you want to check the temperature. So this will allow it to warm up the water, and then you come back in a day and you check the temperature. If it's not what you want, change the temperature or take out the little small things and come back in 6 hours to check it again. Do this again and again until you get what temperature you want to get. So then after your temperature in your water is stable and you're happy with what it's getting and it's not touching anything, everything is good, Then you can add your organism, and then you're good to go. Thanks for listening. Oh, and if you have any other questions, or like you want a more detailed description, we will be posting the instructions on our website, so that's always available to you. Thank you for listening.